If you want to increase your power, toe manuals and coordination, this drill is for you. Before you try this, you need to have had a little bit of experience with toe manuals. So if you can do this, for example, this is going to really help you. The first thing we're going to practice is the toe manual. Now it's important that you have your feet hip width apart so you don't crush your feet together. And all I'm going to do is keeping a nice soft knee straight back is I'm going to turn my heel in like this. Just in place. So if my feet are hip width apart, they're not going to crash into each other. So that is our first bit. When I do this, I'm going to put all my weight on my left leg and then I'm going to change here. Now when I put this foot down, you need to put the weight on these two inside wheels because in a minute we're going to use that to push us along. Then I'm going to lift back, transfer over here, weight on the two inside wheels and back, inside wheels and back, inside wheels and back. So let's move on to the next bit. So this time when we move the foot and press on the inside, what you're going to do is put all of your weight onto this leg on that inside and then you can pull this leg using that inside edge because this is your anchor. So this leg will now move. So most of my weight is actually on here. So this leg can move freely. This is a great drill in itself because it helps you find that push from these inside wheels. So obviously make sure to do that on both feet. So press down onto the inside wheels so this leg can move freely. Right, so now what we've got to do is when this foot comes forward, this one's going to straighten and then this one is going to change. So let's do that next bit. So this is where the coordination part comes in because it starts to get a little bit tricky. Now, ideally, what we need to do is to change two toe manuals at the same time, but I'm going to show you one, then the other. So if you want to do it one at a time, you absolutely can at first, but I'm going to hold on because it's slightly less stable doing it this way. So maybe like this, and I'm going to pull myself forwards. Now I need to straighten this foot and turn this one in. Now put my weight on here, pull my leg forwards, straighten the back one, toe manual on the front one. Pull myself forwards, straighten, pull on the inside edge, straighten the back one, turn the front one. Pull, straighten the back, turn the front. So the idea here is what you need to work up to is to doing this straight and this like that. So rather than going straight, turn, I'm going to do them at the same time, like that. Pull, change, pull, change, pull, change. So this is where that bit of coordination comes in. But this gives it that kind of walking motion. So it's almost like you're walking on roller skates. It's kind of cool. Once you get this up to speed, you're actually on your toes the majority of the time. And you see my upper body. I'm turning this way, and I'm turning that way. So whichever foot is in front, that's the way I'm going to turn. So my foot and my body are going to point in the same direction. Like that. Now make sure you're still leaning on this inside edge here because that's what's giving me the oomph to move forwards. So this is a great one to get control of because the middle of the crazy legs requires you to be on these two toe manuals, very similar to this. So that's really going to help you get your crazy legs locked in. Right, so we're just on that toe manual at first. Transfer all the weight, lift the foot onto the toe manual. Now we're going to make sure you lean on that inside two wheels. We're going to lean a little bit harder so we can roll the foot backwards and forwards. Now make sure to practice this on both feet. Now we're going to do the version where we just do one foot at a time. So we're not going to be on two toe manuals, we're just going to do one foot. So really leaning on those two inside wheels to pull your other leg forwards. Now as you feel more and more comfortable, you can start going up onto the two toe manuals just to turn the feet at the same time. So together. Nice and slowly and controlled. Hold on if you need to. And the more you feel comfortable, the more you can just speed up this turn. Don't forget to use that upper body. So whichever way your toe is pointing, that's the same way your upper body needs to be pointing. So right, left, right, left. This move helps you practice pushing from those two inside wheels, and that is an absolute fundamental of roller skating, and it gives you all your power. So really, really work on that, and I'll link a few other videos which will help you. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!